and I do.
Thank you all for coming. Who gives Stephanie to Ian? Be seated. Loved ones are here today to celebrate and watch Stephanie and Ian join hands in marriage. Stephanie and Ian took, I want you to take a long look around the room right now. And what I want you to notice is the familiar faces of the family and friends that have come to celebrate with you, celebrate your acknowledgement of love for each other, and to honor you by being here. So we couldn't succeed in our journey without a little support from someone else, right? So most of the people in this room have been on a journey. The same journey you're just getting ready to go on. So if you've ever been on a long journey, a hike, something like that, you know that after you've hiked for a while, you get to a certain point, and what do you want to do? You want to look back. And you want to look back at the boulders, the meadows, the hills, the valleys. And kind of you look at each other and go, man, we just did that. Is that it? So you guys have just done that. So I like looking back. So I would like to look back and look at your journey. So Stephanie, we'll start with you. Stephanie spent a lot of time at our home. From the time she was probably a sophomore in high school until she graduated high school and went away to college. And I'll just have to just be real honest with you. Stephanie was very polite. And I know probably the ones who just met her now will have no idea. But probably within the 3 years she stayed at our house, I think I heard her say about 17 words. She was very polite. So, but I remember one day when my wife asked her, and several times they would talk to her and say, what do you want to do? I don't know what I want to do with life. So finally one day we were in the kitchen and I was having my back turned to her. And she said, what do you want? What would you like to do? And she said, I think I want to be a physical therapist. Well, I've been a physical therapist for 25 years, and I know that you have to be able to talk to do this job. So she decided to do that, and she pursued that. So she went away to college, and that fall we decided she needed a ride home, an hour and a half away, so we drove to Nashville, picked her up, drove the hour and a half, and her mouth never stopped at all. She talked the whole way home. So I knew at that point there that this career was, it turned on her personality. It was where she's supposed to be. So then she made it to Miami, and then she made it to Baltimore, and ended up at a hospital called Johns Hospital. Now Ian grew up in Kensington, Maryland, and Ian loved rocks. He spent a lot of time with rocks, studied rocks, learned about them, wanted so much that he wanted to be a geologist. But soon he decided to go to college and start out. So he went to college, started out as a geology major, and decided, I don't think I can do this. This is not a job where I can even talk to anybody. I'll be alone. So who would he talk to? So anyway, he decided to change his career to medicine. And more specifically, he went into pulmonology. So he studied at Tufts University, and then continuing his education, he ended up his residency in Baltimore at a hospital called Johns Hopkins. What a coincidence. So one fine day, Stephanie is in an ICU. She's working with a patient, and in comes this nice, clean cut, nice shoes, lab coat doctor. So she reached down to her patient and she says, "Ma'am, you're going to have to sit up so the doctor can listen to your lungs." So they did that. They worked with the patient for a while, and the doctor went away. So several months later, she's in the ICU again. She hears this clomp, 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 clomp down the hallway. Well, in comes this long hair down to his shoulders, white coat, cowboy boots, doctor. As he comes into the room, she's going, "It's the same face. I know you." So, they worked with the patient, and from their paths crossed several times over the years. And finally, one of them says to the other one, "Hey, let's go have dinner." So they did, and now their journey ends up there. So I'd like to share 4 tips, if I can, for you on your journey that you're getting ready to take. I feel like these tips have kind of been successful in our marriage. All right, so number 4. Remember the commitment that you made this day. Okay? Remember how happy you are this day. Have some kind of a reminder to remind you of the excitement of this day. In our bedroom, I've got a picture, a photograph that I took of the place of our first date. And it just as a reminder, we walk through the bedroom and we talk about that often. We talk about our first date. And we kind of relive that from time to time. And I think if you can remember this moment of happiness and you bring that forward. All right. Number 3, you've got to laugh with each other every day. Okay? First of all, you've got to be with each other. Okay? This is what it does not look like. Hello, Ian. Good morning. Good morning, Steph. How are you doing today? I'm fine. Did you sleep well? Yes. Okay, you going to work? Yes. Okay, I'll see you this afternoon. It's not what it looks like. So you've got to enjoy the journey every day. The treasure's not in the destination, but it's the day-to-day experiences that build memories. There's no such thing as a perfect marriage. You'll have good days and bad days, and you'll feel stressed, but be committed to the path of God. Number 2, be each other's biggest fan. Never take each other for granted. You'll need each other for support. So today, you're in wedded bliss. And that should last until next Thursday. So, you'll both take on projects and continue to learn new skills and hobbies. So be each other's cheerleader. Number 1, let God be your anchor. In Ecclesiastes, which was written by Solomon, who's supposed to be the wisest man on earth, Ecclesiastes 4 said 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. If either of them falls down, one can help the other one up. But pity anyone who falls and has no one to help them up. Also, if 2 lie down together, they will keep one. But how can one keep one alone? Though one may be overpowered, 2 can defend themselves. A cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. The 3 cords. Ian, Stephanie, and God. All right. Now here's what I need next. I need a declaration of intent. So that means I'm going to read a statement, and you will answer with I would. Okay. So Stephanie. Will you take Ian to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward through whatever challenges and triumphs life brings you? Will you love him, honor him, and cherish him and no other? And Ian, will you take Stephanie to be your lawfully wedded wife from this day forward through whatever challenges and triumphs life brings to you? Will you love her, honor her, and cherish her, and no other for the rest of your life? Thank you. Now, we're ready for the readings. Okay. Let's see who wants to go first. right, Deanne's going to go first. You have your vows.
Steph, it's difficult to say exactly how much I love you, cherish you, and how much I look forward to our life together. I knew early on it made something special, and I loved how our relationship evolved through the COVID lockdowns. I loved exploring Baltimore takeout with you, and sailing in the inner harbor and dodging container ships with you, and quiet moonwalks around the Pacific. I love your adventurous spirit, how excited you were to vacation in a little island in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay with no cell service and only blue crabs and an old cat named Smokey to watch over us. Marriage is a big step and one I'm excited to be taking. I vow to love you, to support you, and to encourage you forever. I also vow to love you through urban models, both empty and full, UK victories and UK losses, NIH funding environments generous and lean, IPA's hockey and not, through bed rest and through high HLM scores, and through Key West days, sunny and bright and rainy. I love you.
Steph.
Our lives have been full of adventures over the last 2.5 years, from desert Southwest to the turquoise waters of the Keys, and there is no one I'd rather be taking on all of the adventures of life with than you. Today, surrounded by our close family and friends, I choose you to be my husband. I promise to love you, to be your best friend, to respect and support you, to be patient with you even when I'm angry, to work together with you to achieve our goals in life, to accept you unconditionally, and to share my life with you forever. For as long as we both shall live, I will be by your side, for better or worse, in sickness and in health, and for richer or poor. I love you more and more each day, and can't wait to spend the rest of our lives.
All right, the big moment. Now, I know you guys have kissed 1,000 times, but this kiss is special. This is the first kiss as husband and wife. Are you ready? All right, so by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, I pronounce you man. Please.